It's trivia time.
All the answers is going to be either MacGyver or Mr. T.
Oh, my giddy aunt.
All the answers is going to be either MacGyver or Mr. T.
I'm not a dude.
The PP's so confused. Wait. I wanted to say something. What was it when you introduced me? I had something for this, damn it. I can't remember. Okay, go.
This is the Atomic Trivia War 9000. I'm your host, Jason Hawk. Let's meet our contestants. They call him the Casket King of Costa Rica. He's Omar Hernandez.
The casket? As in, I bury people?
Or you get buried. I don't know. It's a weird thing.
You're weird.
Probably because you're a serial killer.
Okay.
If our fans didn't know that, that's what you do on the side.
Oh, yeah.
Her husband calls her the Grave Digger. Or is it Gold Digger? I don't remember. From Seattle, it's Rochelle Mantanona.
I can make a comment, but I'm just going to say it. I'm not a gold digger. I can guarantee you that.
Not saying she's a gold digger.
And he's known far and wide as Canada's most prominent sexton. Wink, if you know what I mean. From Toronto, it's Kevin Archibald.
Wait, I had something for this. No, I don't. Go on.
Okay. Please join hands for our prayer. Dearly beloved, we meet here to honor the lives of celebrities, some good and some pure evil, who have died in 2017. We give thanks for the death pool points their pathing hath bestowed. Yes, there's grief and pain, but what you gonna do? Let's commemorate the passing of these peeps, whose faces we all know, but whose names we might struggle to remember. Amen.
Shit.
Amen.
I will struggle to remember.
Yeah, I think we've all been caught unawares. But that's good. That's a good thing. Ro, step away from the Googles, Ro. I can see it. I can see it reflecting off your face. I can see the Googles reflecting off your face.
Nothing. I'm paying attention if we're doing the death pool thing.
I know. And you're Googling people who've died this year.
Well, not really our death pool, but our annual podcast obituary episode.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you right up front, there's a bunch of these that you're not going to get.
I'm so excited.
There's just a lot of them that, you're going to know who it is, and you'll be like, that guy, but you're not going to be able to pull the name out of your ass. So I've got 30 stiffs for you. I'm going to give you the date of death and some clues, and you give me the name of the corpse. Are you ready?
Okay.
As always, I see you on my screen in the order of Kevin, Omar, Ro, and we're going to go in chronological order this evening with deaths. Like I said, 30 of them spread throughout 2017. The first comes January 19th, 2017. Geeks know him as OCP Vice President Bob Morton in 1987's RoboCop, or as Vice President Rodriguez in 2013's Iron Man 3. Kids knew him as the bank robber from Disney's 1994 masterpiece Blank Check, or as Hun bad guy Shan Yu in Disney's lesser-known 1998 film Mulan. Old people know him as NCIS Assistant Director Owen Granger on NCIS Los Angeles.
No one. Crickets, man, crickets.
Kevin, come on, buddy. This question is for you.
Yeah. I watched RoboCop so many times as a kid, and I'm trying to remember. What was he in RoboCop? Like the lieutenant or something?
He was the vice president of OCP. You
know
me.
The old guy? Like Dick Jones?
No, you're thinking of Rad Foreman from that 70s show, but that's not him.
Oh, yeah, that was him too, wasn't it? It was the guy at the end who goes, "What's your name?" And he goes, "Murphy." That guy? No.
OCP Vice President Bob Morton in 1987's RoboCop is...
Oh, yes. Okay, so it's a Hispanic name. And it's...
There you go. You're on track.
Yes, I know. There's an M there. It's like...
Yes. Keep on with your thought train.
Miguel Ferrier? Yay, we got there.
Ferrer. Kevin gets a point.
Yeah.
I would have never gotten there.
Yeah, no.
Now, another thing, and you'll probably be able to tell from that first question, some of these I've made a bit long to give you as many clues as possible.
We appreciate that. Can we bring it at any time, or should we wait till you finish?
You know what? Let's go ahead and wait until I'm done.
Okay. It's not like we're going to know them anyway, so go on.
Yeah. Whatever, you got it, Kevin.
Omar.
Yes.
January 25th. Her big roles were Minneapolis...
Laha?
January 25th. Her big roles were Minneapolis news producer Mary Richards and dancer-turned-homemaker Laura Petrie. Her characters were noted for breaking gender stereotypes and inspiring feminism. She championed animal rights and wrote about her battles with alcoholism.
Jason won a lot of
Ro knows
points.
this? Do you know this, Ro?
Yes.
See, if I gave this question to Ro, then Ro certainly would make it after all.
So what? I'm supposed to know her from what shows?
I almost said the name of her show.
The Dick Van Dyke Show is one of them, and then one that actually had her actor name. It was named her name.
Yeah, show.
The Blank 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 Show, starring blank blank blank. Spinning around, throwing her hat in the air.
As you do.
And I have no idea.
Mary.
Oh no! Can I
Tyler.
No.
Moore.
Mary Tyler Moore. Shit, I was gonna say Tyler Moore, but I thought Tyler's it's a man's name.
Number 3 is Ro. January 25th. Now, I'm going to warn you in advance. If you don't get this, you lose all your cred.
Uh-oh.
All of it. There's a few of them in this list that if you miss them, I just lose all respect for you. And this is the first one.
You actually have respect?
A small dram of respect. January 25th. His roles included Kane in Alien, Broom in Hellboy, the Dragon in Merlin, Ollivander in Harry Potter, Adam Sutler in V for Vendetta, Haddon in Contact, and the Storyteller in Jim Henson's The Storyteller.
John Hurt.
John Hurt's so good. That's right. Come on, baby. Make it John Hurt so good. Kevin.
That was my only entry in the death pool for a very long time, was John Hurt.
And you missed it.
No, I had that. Well, what do you mean I missed it?
This year you missed it. You withdrew too early. That's what she said.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
February 7th. He played Captain Apollo in 1978's Battlestar Galactica. When the series was rebooted by NBC and Sci-Fi in the 2000s, he played terrorist-turned-political leader Tom Zarek.
Oh, jeez. Oh, I would have known this like 3 years ago. Hatch? Richard Hatch.
And you know it today. That's another point for Kevin.
Hey, man, it's amazing.
He died?
It's amazing what's in the dusty backsides of my brain.
He played Apollo in the original? I thought he played Starbuck in the original.
No, that was a different dude. That was Dirk
Benedict.
Benedict.
Dirk Benedict, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The face from 18.
No. Kevin opened
That's
up
right.
his brain hatch and reached down and found
That's
Richard Hatch. He did not
Who's
reach
that?
down his Richard Hatch.
Too bad he died.
He was good in the new Battlestar, like that
Yeah,
political. He was the little finger of the Battlestar Galactica.
Yes, the agitator, the political agitator. Omar, February 25th. Now, Omar, this is another one. If you miss this, Kevin's going to reach through the internet, grab your spleen, and pull it out of your body and eat it.
Wow.
February 25th. His filmography includes Predator 2, The Terminator, Weird Science, Aliens, Titanic, Edge of Tomorrow, Twister, Nightcrawler, Apollo 13, Vertical
Bill
Limit,
Paxton.
U-571, Mighty Joe Young,
Bill
True
Paxton.
Lies, Tombstone,
Bill
Navy
Paxton.
SEALs,
Bill Paxton.
Commando,
Bill
Streets
Paxton.
of Fire, Stripes.
Is it Bill Paxton?
It's Bill Paxton.
Oh, I forgot it. Oh.
You get double points because it's Bill Paxton.
Yeah, you know what? Hell, you do. There you go. There's a second point for real.
That's bullshit.
Look, I
That's
wrote it down.
bullshit. That's
I wrote
bullshit.
it down.
Bill Paxton gets 2 points.
All right, I've got to do a little bit of prep on this one. Ready? Okay, here we go. Got my singing voice ready. Row.
Boy.
Oh, God.
February 26th. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. What you are about to witness is real. The participants are not actors. They're actual litigants with a case pending in a California municipal court, the People's Court, and they answered to the Honorable whom? Dun dun dun.
Come on.
Judge.
Come on.
Dun dun
I
dun.
don't know.
Even Omar knows it? Remember Rain Man? Remember how Raymond always had to watch this?
Kevin, do you prefer McDonald's or Burger King?
I don't know. I've never been to a Burger King.
You've never been to a Burger King?
No, that's the line from Pulp Fiction right there.
It's Ronald?
I'm a McDonald's guy, man.
Are you really? What about
Well,
you, Omar? Is it
I know
McDonald's or Burger King?
When I could eat bread, I liked... Well, it depends. The cheeseburgers are like fucking crack from McDonald's.
Okay,
But
ask me again, Jason. Ask me again.
The fries
I
are
know what you're trying to say. Ask me again.
Oh, Kevin, do you prefer McDonald's or Burger King?
Well, I don't want to judge a Big Mac against judging Whopper, but I'm gonna go with Big Mac.
It's a little bit on the nose. You couldn't have just said, I love Whoppers.
Judge Waffner? Or, like, I don't know.
Judge Joseph Wapner.
Waffner. Something like that, yeah.
Wapner. Wapner. Judge Wapner.
Okay.
Kevin, March 18th. You know that new sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this, said his fictional cousin Marvin in 1985's Back to the Future, subtly implying that a white man wrote Johnny Be Good.
Wow. I'm not sure. No, they're implying that it was a gift from God.
That's bullshit right there.
No, they're implying that Marty McFly came back and that Chuck Berry, who's the answer to this, that you would have gotten anyway, wasn't good enough to come up with Johnny Be Good.
Okay, if you went back in time and sang an Al Green song, does that mean that a white man invented an Al Green song? No, that means Al Green invented it, but, you know.
Al Green couldn't have invented it because he would have heard the white guy singing the song, and then Al Green would have stolen, quote unquote, the song.
Yeah. No, I don't think. Yeah, go on. Not with you there.
Few people know this, but it was actually Michael J. Fox who originally sang Let's Stay Together.
Oh, okay, well, that makes sense.
Number 8, Omar.
Few people know that movie makes no sense, too.
Shut up, favorite. April 6th. Nicknamed Mr. Warmth, this insult comic and honorary Rat Pack member was known for taking on hecklers. He had notable roles in the 1995 gangster film Casino and the same year as Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story.
See, the only Casino guy I remember right now, I don't know, that's not even Casino. Huh.
Oh.
Mr. Potato Head in Toy Story.
Why can't I get Omar's?
There's a documentary about him called Mr. Warmth. It's been on Netflix forever.
Oh my goodness.
I like that movie Casino, that Mafia Don.
Casino is one of my favorite Mafia movies.
The Mafia Don in that was very good.
I mean, it's not Joe Pesci. Because that's the only guy I know from Casino. I know it's not Joe Pesci.
You don't remember Robert De Niro?
Oh, Robert De Niro, you're right.
Yeah, he's in there, as well as James Woods.
Who's James Woods?
Never mind. None.
An asshole conservative who deserves to be put down like a bitch.
Yes,
okay.
Agree. Oh my god, agree.
Yeah,
Sharon Stone looked really good in that movie, too.
Nope, I can't say I know the guy.
The answer to this one is Don Rickles.
Trying to feed you, Omar. Trying to feed you.
All right, Ro, I'm not sure how you're going to do on this one.
I don't think I'm going to... Whatever, let's do this.
I think this one is really easy, but it's because I grew up watching oldish TV, oldish sitcoms. Every day after school, I'd come home and this show would be on TBS in reruns. So let's see how you do. April 22nd. Brother Chuck went upstairs and never came back. But this actress, who played Joni Cunningham on Happy Days, stayed around and even got her own spin-off with Joni Loves Chachi. She died of throat cancer after falling on hard times and living in a trailer park in Indiana.
Oh, that's depressing.
Indeed.
I had no idea.
You don't know who played Joni Cunningham?
I never really got into Happy Days. It was just on, and I didn't really know about Joni other than from Joni Loves Chachi from the whatever movie that was in as a quote.
Okay.
Yeah, that's from Dodgeball.
Yeah.
Joni Loves Chachi.
Chachi.
And yeah, that's the only thing I know about Joni Loves Chachi as well.
See, exactly.
You know who Chachi
Omar.
was?
Yeah, Scott Bale. Oh, his stupid ass.
Yeah, he and James Woods tied to a piece of concrete sunk in the middle of the ocean.
I am so happy that other people think about death of just scumbag people.
Tied to a pizza because of Pizzagate.
So, here's something you might not know about me, but I love the 50s and I love doo-wop, and so Happy Days was like, oh, I love this. And when I was a little kid, I had a pretty big crush on Erin Moran, who played Joni.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was like my like my 9-year-old crush. We're back up to Kevin. Kevin, you'll get this one.
Hit me, man. Hit me.
May 14th. This character actor showed up in the second act of Red Dawn, was Curly Bill in Tombstone, played a brothel owner in Deadwood, was Senator Rourke in both Sin City movies, and voiced Gorilla Grodd in the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited cartoons.
Oh, man. Do you know this, Ro?
No, but I kind of know, like, the face.
Yeah. Sorry, who was he in Deadwood?
In Deadwood, he played a brothel owner.
Oh yeah, Powers Booth.
There you are. You didn't get it from Red
You
Dawn?
You should have said he was in freaking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as one of the heads of Hydra.
Can I tell you something, Jason?
What
How much is that?
For the first time, I watched Tombstone this week.
The first time?
the first time ever, man. And I did it basically because it kept coming up in Atomic Trivia War, like every 2 months it comes up.
Okay, so here's the test. Does Kevin?
Yes, sir.
Do I push this button to eject Kevin from the game?
Yes.
How did you like it?
No, you know what? I mean, it definitely it had that sort of '90s reek about it, but it was really good.
It was
really
not a bad 90s reek. It was just 90s reek.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, the first half of the film is excellent, and then it kind of goes into montage for quite a while. You know, it's like, hey, we're just going to ride around the country, and we're going to have montages of people dying all the time, and then but it's good when it does the character stuff. And Doc Holliday was amazing. Val Kilmer was great.
My finger's going to hover over this eject button for the rest of the game.
Fair
I'm going to
enough.
think about what you said because you gave it criticism. I'm not sure that that's okay.
I gave a measured response, sir. A measured response.
In the interest of discourse, I'll let you live. May 18th, Omar. Oh, you'll definitely get this one. This Soundgarden and Audioslave lead vocalist is considered one of the chief architects of the 1990s grunge movement, remembered for his nearly 4-octave range, and suffered from depression and substance abuse problems.
Chris Cornell.
Yes, and that's the proper tone of voice to deliver that in. A sigh of regret. Chris Cornell should have lived forever.
Yeah.
We're up to question number 12. This one's going to Ro. Ro, you are uncharacteristically trailing the dudes. Usually you are a contender for the top.
The ones I have are not the ones I know.
I know, that's sometimes just how it comes. This one, though, I have a good feeling about. Let's see how it works out for you.
I don't believe you.
This person died May 23rd. That's the date I'm going to throw out there for you.
That's my birthday.
Ooh, maybe you were oblivious when this happened then. May 23rd, he played Simon Templar on the Saint television show. Then he starred in Live and Let Die, The Man with the Golden Gun, and Moonraker, but not in Dr. No, Goldeneye, Thunderball, or On Her Majesty's Secret Service.
Oh, Roger Moore?
Roger Moore, there you are. You've got a point.
I forgot he died.
Cover it with a hat.
Yeah.
June
Wait,
9th, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
His performance as dashing spy Captain Q in a Nestle Quick commercial caught the eye of producer William Dozier, producer Albert Broccoli, or Broccoli, possibly, later considered him for the role of James Bond in Diamonds Are Forever. Turning to voice work, he played the Grey Ghost in a Batman the Animated Series episode opposite Kevin Conroy.
So I'm supposed to identify him from a Nestle Quick commercial or a voice from Batman. Those are my two things I can go with.
No.
And you said he could have been James Bond, but wasn't.
It was big news that he was considered to play James Bond.
It was big news that the Nestle Quick actor guy...
Look, I can't say the thing that he's famous for, because he'd be, right? So the thing that I need you to really think about here is he played the Grey Ghost in a Batman the Animated Series episode opposite Kevin Conroy.
Well, everybody who played in Batman was opposite Kevin Conroy, A.
Yes, but he was opposite Kevin Conroy.
It was opposite. Man, I don't know. I just got to throw out like a James Bond contender. So, no.
His performance as a dashing spy, Captain Q, in a Nestle Quick commercial caught the eye of Batman producer William Dozier. Turning to voice work, he played the Grey Ghost in a Batman the Animated Series episode opposite Kevin Conroy that somewhat paid homage to him.
That someone played. Okay, so the Grey Ghost. Someone played. I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Sean Connery.
Adam West.
Adam West.
Adam West.
Sean Connery didn't die this year.
Yeah, you're right. I don't know what I'm even saying. Sean Connery was James Bond.
He was James Bond, yeah.
These facts hit me very hard the moment the words left my lips.
And really, Nesquik? Can you see Sean Connery?
I don't know,
Nesquik?
man.
Yeah.
Shut up. Moving on. Next question.
He was Captain Q, right?
Give me the Nestle Quick. Right away.
And Bill Dozier was like, get me that man to play Batman.
Wait, yeah, how come you didn't say Batman?
Because as soon as I said Batman, it was like, Adam West. Plus, Kevin's in the lead, so he can afford to miss one. It's Omar's turn. Omar, you won't get this one. Sorry, bud. June 16th. He won an Oscar for directing Rocky and also directed all 3 original Karate Kid films. He couldn't sweep the leg of pancreatic cancer, though.
Wow.
That's harsh, man.
Ow.
He came back to direct Rocky 5, if that helps at all.
Didn't Stallone? What? I thought Rocky was directed by Stallone himself.
No, Stallone wrote it.
Oh. And the Karate Kid.
Karate Kid Part 1, Karate Kid Part 2, Karate Kid in Japan, and Karate Kid Part 3. No one remembers.
This time it's personal.
It sounds like Brockheimer or something. Some dude
No.
like one of those.
No,
I'll give you the first name, because I really don't think you have a chance at this.
It must be John.
Obviously, this person was important to film, and film from the 80s. So I was like, I can't leave him off the list, but it's not a name you recognize for some reason. First name is John.
I just randomly just said John because like, yeah.
Is he John Brockheimer?
John Avildsen.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
No.
that's the problem with that. Ro, you can catch up with Omar now. You're within striking distance if you can get question number 15, the halfway point.
Join me.
The date of death is June 20th. Born Albert Johnson, but better known by this stage name, he was an American rapper who teamed up with Havoc to perform as the duo Mobb Deep. P.S. This is not the guy who released Smack My Bitch Up.
What?
Come on. I don't know who he is, but I'm pretty sure I know who he is.
It's like that duo group.
Havoc and this guy were Mobb Deep,
Or Mobb Deep.
and
Oh
he
my
did not
God.
release Smack My Bitch Up.
You mean the name of the guy? Oh my god, I can't even think of the name of the freaking.
It's a
group
rapper
or
name.
whatever. It's a rapper name. Okay.
It's not like Bill Bilson. It's
Who released Smack My Bitch Up?
Yeah, I know. I can't think of the name for some reason. I'm thinking like Daft Punk, but he.
No.
I know it's not Daft Punk, but they did the Hacker soundtrack. They did a bunch of stuff on Charlie's Angels soundtracks or during the movies, and it's just like there's Firestarter. There's and I just watched The Matrix. So The Matrix it's like when they have that one song they played in the club where in the beginning, and now it's in my head. I just can't think of Prodigy.
there you go.
Wow, you got there. You got there.
Was there?
That Charlie's Angels fight sequence to Smack My Bitch Up.
See,
That
I
was the
knew
best
it.
part
See,
of the
I
whole
knew who it was. I knew it by naming the other thing.
Crispin Glover? The fight with Crispin Glover?
Oh yeah.
Do you like Crispin Glover better in that movie or in Back to the Future?
Are you going to kick me off the podcast if I say that movie? Because
Hovering.
while I like Back to the Future better, in that movie, Crispin Glover is a better character
Yeah,
than the uncool
That's
dad.
true.
I can see that being true. I'm open to an argument in that direction.
That movie is shit.
Yeah, but it's fun shit. It's exactly the movie night fodder.
Uh-oh.
I just had an idea. I'll tell you about it later.
We're not
I will
gonna do
totally
Back to the
watch
Future.
Back to the Future again.
No, come on. That's so many.
July 15th, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
He played Master of Disguise Roland Hand on television's Mission Impossible. Won an Oscar for his portrayal of Bela Lugosi in 1994's Ed Wood. Staked Matt Damon's poker run in Rounders. Was the voice of Scorpion in the 1990s Spider-Man cartoon. And was a shadowy informant to Fox Mulder on The X-Files.
Oh, man.
What?
Yeah, in that... Oh, man. It's going to kill me when you tell me, because I would know from the Ed Wood film there.
Oh yeah, and the X-Files. No, okay.
Now
Yeah,
you
no.
know. Now you
I'm not-
remember.
Yeah, now I remember. I thought you were thinking like someone hinky, but no, it's not hinky. It's a good person.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to get it, so hit me with it.
We're talking about Martin Landau.
Martin Landau, yes.
Omar, July 20th. This Linkin Park frontman hanged himself at his California home at age 41.
Why does he get
Why?
the good ones? Or I mean, the ones that everyone knows.
2 months after close friend Chris Cornell of Soundgarden took his own life.
Yeah, Chester Bennington.
Yeah, that's really depressing.
Omar and Kevin are now tied for the lead. Roe trails by 1 point. It is Roe's turn. July 21st. He was Kevin McAllister's dad, leaving Kevin home alone after sleeping in and then rushing to catch the plane for Paris. He also starred in Big, Snake Eyes, The Pelican Brief, and a movie night entry, Sharknado.
He
Yes.
died?
Yeah, he died. I don't know what his name is. It's just Kevin McAllister's dad.
Okay,
Pretty much.
Roe, look at me. Look right here. Look.
Okay, Jason,
Remember who played Ollivander?
John.
It wasn't him.
It wasn't him.
It wasn't the guy who played Ollivander.
I know it's not the guy who plays Ollivander, but
Who played Ollivander? What was his
John
name?
Hurt.
Okay, now telepathic with me.
Okay.
Come on. Think you can
John
do this. It wasn't John Hurt.
Something good. Hurt.
I'm sending it your
Pleasure?
way through my telepatheticness.
Like the opposite of hurt is pleasure, or I don't know. I don't know. That's like I don't see where you're going.
Ro is tapping out so hard right now.
John
it
Goodman.
was John Hurd. John Hurd.
Oh, okay.
Kevin,
Hit me.
August 8th. I am a lineman for the county, and I drive the main road. This country star crooned, searching in the sun for another overload. I hear you singing in the wire. I can hear you through the wine. And the Wichita lineman, Kevin. The Wichita lineman.
The guy who played
Still on the line.
Glenn Campbell.
There you are.
Boom. In the
How
lead.
do you know this, Kevin?
How do you
I
not
remember
know
seeing-
Glenn Campbell?
He's a legend, and
he's
he's like Alice Cooper's like best friend or something.
Not anymore.
Oh, true story.
Omar, August 19th. You get another really hard one. Sorry. This comedian and civil rights activist performed in segregated black-only clubs until 1961, when he became the first black stand-up to successfully cross over to white audiences. He credited Hugh Hefner with launching his career by allowing him to perform at the Playboy Club.
I have no idea. Come on.
Very, very famous comedian and civil rights activist, Dick Gregory.
I have no idea who he is.
That's because you're a racist.
Sure.
Okay.
August 20th, row.
Okay.
This slapstick comedian, known for working with Dean Martin, served as the national chairman of the Muscular Dystrophy Association and starred in The Nutty Professor, Cinderfella, It's a Mad, 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 Mad World, and The King of Comedy.
Oh my god. It's like
I hate his voice.
Who is it?
Dean Martin. No.
No.
Martin and...
Martin.
He had such an annoying voice.
Oh, God. I mean, I know who this is, and I can't think of his name.
Why did they love him so much in France? Like, slapstick seems very low
Not
form of
Dean
humor for them.
Martin,
It's because they loved that one cartoon about the cat that chases the mouse around.
Tom.
Nope.
Yeah, it's not ringing a bell.
Go with the mouse. Go with the mouse.
Go with the mouse. Oh, Jerry. Oh my. What goes with? I said Tom. Yeah, still sorry.
You gonna get this? Because I'm checking my messages here while I wait.
It's Jerry.
Um,
I'm thinking it's Jerry Seinfeld for some stupid reason.
It's
The
not the
girl-
guy who sang Great Balls of Fire.
no, or the girl from
Seinfeld?
Strange Days.
Julie. Fuck is her?
It's Jerry Lewis. It's Jerry Lewis. You're out of time. Jerry Lewis. That was painful and it could have gone on forever.
That was great. Oh, that was wonderful.
22, Kevo.
Great Balls of Fire. Yes, sir.
September 15th. His roles included Carl Rodd in Twin Peaks, Toot Toot in The Green Mile, Cleveland in Twister, Saul in The Last Temptation of Christ, Bud in Repo Man, and Brett in Alien.
Oh, Brett and Alien. Oh. Okay, I was thinking of someone totally different till then.
He also had a cameo in The Avengers.
Did he?
He did.
He always looked old. I'm kind of stalling because I'm waiting for my brain to tell me what his name was.
He could have been an assassin.
And his name, it's one of those names that's kind of like a noun, isn't it? It's like a thing.
No, it's more like an adjective.
Okay, it's like an English word though of some kind.
It's too bad Kevin doesn't really know any QBs in Denver.
I know
What do they always say that's unique about assassins?
John Elway. Assassins?
Yeah.
Unique about them?
Yeah, name some American assassins. People who have, like,
Oh,
killed
they have three
presidents.
names. Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
they got the three names.
So this guy has three names is what I'm telling you.
No, I'm constipated, man. It ain't coming.
Yeah.
I'm turning the bidet on. Nothing's coming out.
I'm not going to do a suppository here for you.
Hit me, man. What is it?
Harry Dean
Dean
Stanton.
Stanton, yes.
Harry Dean Stanton. Number 23, Omar. September 27th, date of death. An expert in mammals of the family Leporidae and an advocate of freedom of speech and sexual liberation. His mansion was famously located in the Holmby Hills neighborhood of West Los Angeles.
You're talking about Hugh Hefner?
There you go. Ready? Right? Mammals of the family Leporidae. It's bunnies.
Wow.
See, I'm working in the knowledge base.
Whatever.
Okay, let's make sure that Omar gets a point on that one. Row.
Mm-hmm.
October 2nd. American Girl. Learning to Fly. Running Down a Dream. Don't Come Around Here No More. Free Fallin'. Mary Jane's Last Dance.
Okay, Tom Petty.
There you are.
It took her to the last one.
No, I knew it was Tom Petty. I'm like, fucking finally, I get a musician that I am finally instead of Omar. I was like, God damn it.
It all works out in the end. Kevin.
Hit me.
October 6th. In
There you
2003, this very large comedian was the runner-up on the first season of Last Comic Standing. He lost 350 pounds after appearing on VH1's Celebrity Fit Club and undergoing gastric bypass surgery in 2004. He died after a bout of pneumonia, triggered a heart attack.
That sucks.
I didn't watch reality shows. Bernie Mac?
Oh, he died ages ago.
Yeah,
No.
he died a long time ago. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of dead comedians who are bigger.
He topped out around 800 pounds at one point.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Ralphie
Yeah.
May.
Nope.
That's not, that's...
I actually thought he was a funny guy. Saw a couple of his comedy specials. They were pretty good.
Did you see him before or after the weight?
During, he was never fully without the weight.
Okay.
I mean, he was always a very, very obese person.
Yeah, because 800 minus 300 is still a lot of weight. It's 500 pounds, dude.
Yeah.
Omar, you get another music question.
Okay.
October 24th. This good-natured symbol of rock and roll sang and played piano on Blueberry Hill and Ain't That a Shame, and in the 1950s he sold more records than any other act, except Elvis Presley. Speaking of obesity.
Very much so.
You say the obesity thing because Elvis, right?
No,
This dude was fat.
I'm not going to say any more. I thought it was a pretty good clue.
It's funny, once these dead people started dying, they all started dying like in a row.
Once the dead people started dying,
Yep.
all people started dying.
In a row. Like
In a
as
row.
if they
Yeah.
were all lined up and then they sort of knocked each other over.
So what you're saying, Kevin, is that
Yes.
people die and it happens sequentially.
Listen, man. Okay, imagine that their coffins are lined up on end, right? And then you tip the first one, and then they all tip like I don't even remember what that toy's called where you do that, but whatever.
Okay, the thing is, I don't know who he is.
His name was Fats Domino.
Huh.
That's what Kevin was getting at with the all
The
knocking
dominoes.
over. Right.
And the fat thing. Huh, I see.
Yes. Okay. 24, it goes to Roe. Now, Roe, you can actually pull ahead. Everybody's tied at 5. He starred as Benson on Soap and kept the role when Benson got his own sitcom. He played abolitionist Frederick Douglass on the 1985 miniseries North and South. Later, he was the voice of Rafiki in The Lion King.
Harry Belafonte.
No, he sang the Banana Boat song.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God. I can't believe I got my brain fart on that one. But it's something like that, isn't it?
So what I'm saying is that you're not a real friend to people of color. Because otherwise you would know this.
Fuck you, dude.
His name was Robert Guillaume.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
He played Benson.
Yeah, I know who. I know it was Rafiki mostly, but yes, I know who you're talking about.
All right, so this is the final round. We've got 3 more questions to go. Everybody gets one, and you're all tied. So high stakes here, people, in the obituary game.
Really?
Really?
We're all
Kevin,
tied.
You're all tied.
Okay.
I mean, Kevin, you did suggest that Omar get that 2 extra...
Yeah, I know. Like,
the
you guys,
2-point thing.
that's on you. That's all on you, dude, right there.
It was Bill Paxton after all, so I stand by it.
November 18th. This AC/DC co-founder and guitarist was with the band 41 years, stepping down in 2014 and battling progressive dementia. His brother Angus stayed on.
Yeah. I don't know his name. Deacon something.
Really? You don't know? Come on.
Yeah,
November
no.
18th. This was days ago as of this
I
recording.
know. I was always.
I don't remember.
I know
Don't
the one
even-
guy from ACDC. I know Angus, but I was like, oh, the other guy from ACDC died. That's
Didn't we
sad.
post it on our
You
Facebook page?
should know at least the last name.
Yeah, what's Angus's last name, dumbass?
Is it Deacon or something?
No.
No. Oh, okay. No. See,
Steelsies? No?
I just know he's Angus.
I didn't get Stillsies.
No points for the Steelsies, but go ahead and illuminate us.
Malcolm Young.
Malcolm
Thank
Young.
you.
November 19th. Omar. With a swastika tattooed on his brow and a yearning for race war in his heart, this American cult leader led followers to commit 9 murders in the summer of 1969, including actress Sharon Tate. Prior to that, he'd been a singer-songwriter in Los Angeles.
I don't feel good earning a point with this motherfucker, honestly.
But you're going to earn a point on his death.
Charles Manson.
Chuck Manson.
I know the last one.
Do you really? What is it?
Delarice.
Nope. November 21st. This 1970s teen heartthrob rode around with his parents in a tour bus on the Partridge Family. His TV mom, Shirley Partridge, was played by his real-life stepmother, Shirley Jones. He had a hit with I Think I Love You.
It's like Donnie Goodman or something.
Don Goodman.
I don't know. I don't care. Delarice is more important.
Because she played Touched by an Angel?
You know what? I don't care. It's some stupid white
Story
man.
about God's servants.
I'd rather know about
pedophilia.
people of color than white men. So whatever. Another dead white man.
What am I so afraid
I don't know. Some heartthrobby white boy from back in the day from white girls. So
Known for his androgynous looks.
I don't know.
David Cassidy.
Oh, okay.
So Omar wins.
Nice job, Omar.
Technically, we all tied.
Technically, you win.
Because of that double point, because of Bill Paxton.
Bill Paxton gave you the boost. Bill Paxton helps you win. That's just how it is.
The Paxton boost.
So, before we started playing this evening, I posed a question to you all. I hope that you've given it a tiny little bit thought. No?
Oh, no, can I remember what you're talking about. Okay.
Who would you resurrect from the dead if you could?
Now, do we resurrect them and we get to spend time with them? Or they just live
history?
again and that's it?
You make a case. I don't care which way you go. If you think that the butterfly effect of you just resurrecting them and walking away is going to do something awesome, go for it. So what do you say?
That's a tough one, Jason.
It's a very difficult one. I don't have an answer firmly in my head yet either. Kevin, though, do you have something brewing?
I do.
Well, you got all kinds of things. I mean, there's people who've like passed who you would like there's mystery there and you would like some answers, you know? Or there's people who you just think deserve because they were good people and they don't deserve to go out. And so if I'm gonna pick one of those, I'd pick Terry Fox. Do you know who Terry Fox is, Jason?
Yeah, that's Peter Wolf's brother.
Good guess. No. Terry Fox was this really cool teenage dude. He was like 19 years old and he lost his leg to cancer. And then he said, you know what? I'm going to run across Canada to raise money for cancer. And he did that in like the early 80s. But the cancer came back, attacked his lungs. He got halfway through his quest and he died halfway across Canada. And we do his run every year now in Canada. It's a big deal here. So, I don't know. Bring him back. He could finish his run, and he was only like 19, so he deserves to keep going.
A noble entry into this question. Very well done. I like that answer. Ro, you said you have one.
Yeah. Well, now that that just really depressed me. Okay, so I was just I thought you were just you wanted us to think of something like really just cool and famous people, and I thought okay, maybe John F. Kennedy or Martin Luther King. I think especially during the civil rights movements, I think them still living may have been more impactful in regards to equality. So, which would help prevent hopefully things happening today.
On some level, don't you think that Martin Luther King's death helped to solidify the movement?
Yeah, and there was that too, and as well as maybe the president's death as well kind of also brought up more of his legacy because it was just so short-lived. But at the same time, I don't know. I think if either one of them were alive, there would have been some sort of more impactful change to help with the future, especially with what's going on these days. So, and then when Kevin started talking, I was like, oh yeah, that's right. And I thought about my dad, but let's not go there. So go ahead.
I kind of thought that that's where you might go on that one.
Yeah,
I was trying to tap dance around it.
I didn't think about it at first, but then when Kevin started being all sentimental, I was just like, oh, that's right. But,
Omar, you have one, bud?
I have two of them, but they really have no real merit.
they don't need to have. It's fine. This is for fun.
I was either thinking because the current state of, I mean, we're bringing them back at this day and age, right? So Ayrton Senna would be a nice one because F1 sucks right now.
That's the only reason you want to bring him back.
And he was such a good racer, and he was such a cool personality. I think that it would be interesting to bring him back and have him race again.
That's cool.
But
now,
the other one,
for those who don't know, what was cool about his personality?
Well, one, he was fearless, like a fearless driver. He had this awesome he had like an enemy with Prost, and he was like a magician with a fucking car. He drove in the rain in such a way that you'd never seen like anyone do that ever again. And we're talking about when he was driving the Formula One cars, they were like the non-restricted turbo engines, like death machines that they were in back in the 80s, and he was so awesome. And he did a lot of stuff in Brazil as well. But
watch the movie Senna if you haven't seen it. It's very, very good.
Yeah, it's really good.
For people like me who knew nothing about him, it brings you up to speed very good.
Is this my memory playing tricks, or did that movie win an Oscar?
Yeah, I think it did.
Maybe. But the guy I would bring back would be Carl Sagan.
Oh,
Well
done.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Okay, so I've got 3 because I was playing around and brainstorming here while you guys were talking, and then Omar, yours inspired me a little bit. But let's start with the purely selfish and sexually based one. Grace Kelly, because man, of all the classic actresses, she was the knockout, right? Why is everybody staring at me blankly?
No, she's lovely. She's lovely.
Sure.
I mean, she left acting quite early, but hey,
Grace Kelly, very attractive. Second, a serious one. I was thinking along the same lines as you, Ro. Abraham Lincoln. Had he not been assassinated, if we could return him... Well, two different ideas here. A, we return him to his own timeline. He continues on as President of the United States.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
loser Johnson doesn't get a chance to go in there all weak-kneed, right? Or B, we bring him back Bill and Ted style to San Dimas, California, modern day, and by modern I mean 1989, and we go to Waterloo and go down the water park slides. That's also a possibility. Wicked cool.
Wait. If you brought him back to in his time, how do you think history would have been different?
The water slides would have been a lot more impressive.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Because they didn't have water slides back then.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
And 3, you said Carl Sagan, and that triggered in my mind, well, naturally then we've got to bring back Gene Roddenberry, because Gene Roddenberry was to fiction what Carl Sagan was to like science evangelism. So there we go. 3 options, 3 good ones, especially that first one, because Dan.
I would have picked Audrey Hepburn, though.
Audrey Hepburn.
You know what?
Choice.
That's not a bad choice at all. Audrey Hepburn, the Natalie Portman of the 1960s.
Or is Natalie Portman the Audrey Hepburn of the, 90s?
Or is it like the Lake House, where there's a magic mailbox that connects both of them?
That's probably the answer.
Fuck, dude.
The Lake House, come on.
Magic mailbox.
Okay, so let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Or is it like The Notebook, and Natalie Portman is reading The Notebook to Grace Kelly, and they're in love?
Or, and stick with me here, is it like The Proposal? Is it like The Proposal, Kevin?
I don't know if anything's like The Proposal, Jason.
I'll bet that if you turn on FX right now, The Proposal is on.
What is it with you in this movie, honestly?
I'm just saying, it's Ryan and Sandy, and they go together so well.
Is this going to be a movie night?
Please no.
Oh, you know what?
I could
add
get
that
behind
to the
that.
list. Charlie's Angels and The Proposal.
I could get behind that.
Charlie, I'm adding it right here. Charlie's
I thought you were adding Back to the Future.
Angels. No, The Proposal. You totally didn't understand where we were going with that? We're watching Charlie's Angels for Crispin Glover.
Oh.
And for Tom Green.
No, not the second one. We're not watching the second one.
No, we're not watching the second one. All right, let's get this thing over with. It's time to go play some Overwatch. Follow us at ATW9K on Twitter or facebook.com/ATW9K. Come be our friends. Send me some trivia. You can send it to ATW9K. You get it? Atomic Trivia War 9000. Duh. ATW9K at simplysyndicated.com. The trivia comes to me. I got a couple categories that are sitting in my inbox right now. One from our friend Aaron, right?
Aaron Dearden?
Yeah, Aaron Dearden.
Cool.
It's the Scottish. Yes.
Sister of Graham Dearden.
Aye.
Right? I got one sitting in there from her. But, yeah, send me some more trivia, because I think before the end of the year we're going to have another listener questions show. And then also help me out. Same email address. Help me build up my death pool list for 2018. I've been throwing around some names, and 2 of them have appeared in November on the obituaries cards. So, yeah, Chuck what was his name? Chuck Manson was on there, and David Cassidy was also in the mix, but neither one of them held on long enough.
Will you still have Lindsay Lohan on your list?
Probably not. That's a very long shot.
She's been on for a while.
A very long shot.
Can I give a little shout out? Speaking of Death Pool.
You can.
Okay, speaking of Death Pool, a couple of people helped keep other people off of the Death Pool, and that would be Amanda Riker and Lynn Atkinson, who donated to the Movember campaign fighting cancer. So,
by the way, Kevin,
listeners.
Why do you not have a mustache right now?
It's the end of the... It's
still November.
No, man, it's the night of the 30th. You're allowed to shake that bad boy out. I did it as soon as I came home, man. As soon as I came home from work.
The old handlebars were starting to itch a bit, or what?
Yeah, Daddy wants to get lucky. What can I say?
I don't know, man. Your little baby whiskers were starting to look so cute. You could almost see them.
Yeah, true story.
Mm-hmm. All right, so that's it for tonight. Let's go ahead and sign off and wish everybody a happy, almost Star Wars day. We'll see everybody next week.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm taking the day off that day, by the way.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
Say goodbye, atomic trivia war. Time to go, atomic trivia war. Time to get go, atomic trivia war. Night, folks, atomic trivia war. And we're out from atomic trivia war. Hope you liked atomic trivia war. Gotta go, atomic trivia war. Au revoir, atomic trivia war. Rose got another convention to go to. Omar's gonna sneak into Mexico too. Kevin's gonna go and try to get lucky. Jason's gonna go and do something sucky. Well, gotta go, atomic trivia war. Time to leave, atomic trivia war. Au revoir, atomic trivia war. Whatever Spanish is for goodbye, atomic trivia war.
Thank you for listening to the Simply Syndicated Federation. For more great shows like these, visit us at simplysyndicated.com.